That sounds wrong. Because it's an E flat major key. Duh. What key is this? Oh, this is frustrating. Okay, never mind. Forget what key it is. Just play it. It's the second to last flat. It's the key of B flat. Okay, from the top, from the top, from the top. Sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight. Glorious stream from heaven afar. Heavenly hosts sing Alleluia. Christ the Savior is born. Sleep in heavenly peace. Christ the Savior is born. Silent night, holy night, Son of God, love's pure light, radiant beams from thy holy face. With the dawn of redeeming grace, Jesus, Lord, at thy birth, Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. All right. Oh, I need something to drink. My vocal cords are raw this morning. Haven't had any liquids. Gotta wake up with some water, folks. H2O, H2O. Stretch it from the east to the west. Now both. Oh, and up and down. Chin to the ground, chin to the sky. Roll it around. There it is. Oh, and the other way. Yep, there we go. There we go. There it is. There it is. Feel those air bubbles popping. Oh, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. All right. Silent Night, Holy Night, out of the Worship and Rejoice hymnal by the Hope Publishing Company. From the top, piano only. Add a Q and a speaker. Time is it for you? Let me check. 6:46 p.a. Eastern Standard Time. Oops, wake up watch. There. So, answer. 06:46 a.m. EST. Make it purple. Purple. Hide right there, I guess. Start Q&A. Morning, bud. Morning, butters. 10:11. Whew! The house is a wee bit frigid because downstairs yesterday they were taking out an oil furnace. The plan was to put in a heat pump. Well, guess what? Turns out a one-day job turned into a two-dayer. And they don't pull overnights. No, ain't nobody paying for that overtime. And I don't blame them. But Thankfully, I'm bundled up. I've got, what do I have here? I've got a long sleeve and a hoodie to keep me warm. But my goodness, these fingers trying to tickle the ivories, I'm feeling like icicles. Woo! My thermostat says like 52 Fahrenheit, which it's a bit cool this morning. We had those heavy winds last night. Sure, yeah, you're telling me we had heavy winds. We had heavy winds here in PA. Yes, we did. All right, hold on. Oh, wait, I got a fancy calculator. My new watch here. My wife and I, we got fancy Christmas gifts, late Christmas gifts for each other. I got this fancy orange watch to do my sleep tracking stuff. So, but I discovered it's got a calculadora. So calculator. 52. I'm in West. Okay, yeah, not too far. Not too far. West Virginia. I like that. I've never been down to West. Well, I may have passed through West Virginia, but I've never like visited West Virginia. If that makes sense. So 52 Fahrenheit. So 52. We have to. Well, not 50. 52 minus the 32 correction factor. Oh, nope, 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 nope. I didn't mean to put a decimal point. 32. 20. Multiply that by 5, and then divide by 9. So we're looking at 11.1 C, 11 degrees Celsius, for all you smart people out there that use Celsius over Fahrenheit. Because I gotta say, like, really, Celsius makes more sense. Makes sense. I'm close to the line. Really, never been up in PA. Hey, nothing wrong with that. West Virginia. I'm trying to remember. We go down to we really like Rocky Gap. That actually might be in West Virginia. Now that I come to think of it, it's either in Virginia or West Virginia, and it's like right there, like when you pass through the border, coming down. Oh, what do we do? We come down Interstate 99, pass through the border into. No, it's Maryland. I think it's Maryland. Rocky Gap's in Maryland, not with not West Virginia. I'd recommend coming up north to PA. Altoona is the closest like big city that I'm at. Some people have heard of it because we seem to keep making the news for reasons out of my control. But long ago, Altoona was known for its railroads. We got the Horseshoe Curve, so you can visit that. I might actually I don't know. I'm debating putting up some videos and pictures. We did a Santa train event up there at the Horseshoe Curve. Like a week ago-ish. My kiddos, 4M, 2F, really loved it. It was a blast. Pretty cold and snowy, but honestly, I think the snow was better for the for Santa Train because it's Santa Train. Santa needs snow. But back to Silent Night, Holy Night. So this is the key of B flat. It took me forever at the start of this, trying to figure. I couldn't remember. So flat key signatures are actually really easy. You just look at. So when I say key signature, I mean that there, and it shows you how many. You up near? Oh no. Erie. So actually, I can use this. So Pennsylvania is basically a big old rectangle, and hopefully this comes out in the video correctly. Erie is this triangle like way up in the northeast. I'm like literally like dead center. So Altoona's like right here. Pittsburgh would be like over here. Philly would be like over here. I feel like a weatherman right now. Like, and we have a cold front moving in from the east, going off of Lake Erie. So yeah, Erie up in the northeast. Let me even do it this way. So I'm like having this like perfectly. Oh, that's a fun little character. Okay, so we got Pennsylvania. Erie's this triangle right here, coming off of Lake Erie. Yeah, Pittsburgh's down here. Philly's like right here. Got New York over here. Well, New York's all this stuff. So Altoona, Pennsylvania is like dead center. Harrisburg's like here. So yeah, so like if you come north, we're like the bottom central of Pennsylvania. I got you. Yeah. So Pennsylvania's really nice because all you need is a rectangle with a triangle, and yeah, rectangle, triangle, boom, Pennsylvania. I've heard West Virginia, and I won't do it in this because we have pleasant company here. But apparently you can mimic West Virginia by flipping somebody off. That's what a friend of mine, his mother, grew up in West Virginia, and she one time was like, "Yeah, you want to see the state?" And she flips me the bird. Not actually flipping me the bird, obviously, but apparently that's the clever trick where if you're discussing the map of West Virginia, you can get a rough shot of the look of West Virginia by taking your hand, putting your thumb against it, and folding down. I think she folded down her pinky, her ring finger, and her index finger, and leaving up that middle finger. Now, like folding it so like kind of like, so imagine like this shape, but my index finger was up or something like that. It was. And like, yeah, like from what I could tell from a map, geography was not one of my strong suits in school, but I've seen people do that. Okay, cool. So yeah, it's like a thing. It's like a thing. So Silent Night, the key of B, the key of B. That's way too low. Let's go up here. So get that key signature in your ear. And so once it's in your ear, it makes it a lot easier to do things like Silent Night, Holy Night. Oh, got my daughter a piano for Christmas. Nothing too great, but started your Casio. Hey, Casio makes really good technology. I know them from calculators. So the thing with keyboards that you want to look out for, or maybe as if she really takes to it, it's called a weighted keyboard. So with a weighted keyboard, what it allows me to do, here, I'll even turn this up a little bit so it's a little louder. So for some basic starter keyboards, when you push down a note, you can't vary the volume because the keys aren't weighted. However, with a weighted keyboard, the velocity, really it's like the acceleration that you press the key at, becomes weighted. So if you want to really accent or hammer a note, I just sub. Thank you! Subbies are awesome. Sub, share, like, comment, all that. What is it? First, you got to subscribe to my channel. Then I want you to like the video you're watching. Then if you could share it over to your own social so that other people maybe see it, sub, and the chain continues. Then if you can comment that you did X, Y, and Z, like, yeah, appreciate you. all the good stuffs. All the good stuffs. Okay, great job. Okay, Q&A is gone. So yeah, so weighted keyboard, definitely something to look out for like, that's like step 2 of a keyboard. Yeah, the initial keyboard, just to get something so that you can get it under your fingers. You know, definitely don't worry about a weighted keyboard at first. A weighted keyboard is going to be a little more expensive, and like a Yamaha. So this right here that I'm playing on is my Yamaha. I really enjoy my Yamaha. I've had my Yamaha for a long time now, and it has done me good. Know of any good ways to learn? Yeah, follow this channel. I don't know how to play, but she's wanting to learn, and I'm all for them trying new talents. Totally. Okay, so yeah, here, let me even... So YouTube is a great source to learn from. Okay, so there's the keys. So the first thing that she's going to want to do, just to get things under her fingers, is learn what the keys are. So if you follow the black keys, so 2 black keys in a row. If you look at the 2 black keys, and then the key just to the left of that is a C. And then it's just going the alphabet. So from all the white keys, C, D, E, F, G. G is as high as we go, letter-wise, and then it repeats. A, B, C. And so if you notice when we got to this C, 2 black keys, so it repeats. Going from a white key to the right of black key is a sharp. Going from a white key left to a black key is a flat. So we have like C, so 2 black keys, down is a C, up the next note is D, and then from D we have D sharp, D flat. Try it. Favorite color? Purple, obviously. If you're looking at my Q&A stuff right now, I'm doing purple. So I'm still kind of new to this Q&A thing, so hopefully this is like working good. I'm gonna hide it up in the corner there. Yeah, purple. Let's start Q&A. There are 6 people now. Yes, 8 actually is what I'm seeing as my things. But only one of you have liked it. I only see 1 thumbs uppy. Thumbsy up, thumbsy upsy, thumb up. So quick tangent. Hi, hello, Serena 8202. Quick tangent. Oh, now we're up to 11. We are growing. We're growing here we're practicing Silent Night in an early morning. The irony. It's lovely. Real quick to get us back to that. So we got. Yeah, there it is. I'm going to play this part for her when she gets up. Yeah, I do know she has some app on her phone that teaches keys. And he's that's awesome. Yeah. So my wife really likes. She's so proud of herself. She can do what songs can she play? Yeah, she can play Mary Had a Little Lamb. She's real proud of herself for that. I think she learned Joy to the World. Right, right. That's it. Never mind. My wife does not know Joy to the World. That's way more complicated. I'm a Ravens fan, and y'all are going to lose against us. Hey, bring it on, purple birds. I may like the color purple, but I've had enough of them bruising birds. If I recall, we already kicked your booty once this season. We can do it again. And if not, hey, maybe we just get a break. Tomlin's got his streak going, and clearly that's all they care about this season was just keeping it on. Yeah, bring it on. Bring it on. A little friendly competition from up north. One of the best rivalries in the NFL. I can handle a little trash talk. You bring it on there, Dog, Jerry. Yeah. Yeah, you bruising birds. Yep, y'all lost the. Hey! Now cool it. That shitter kid. Yeah, he's a gunslinger, but sometimes gunslingers win games, and sometimes they just throw a bunch of interceptions. And somehow he figured out how to do both. Like, defense wins championships. The Browns arguably have one of the best defenders in the league right now, if you're measured by sacks. Like, I'm so glad. I didn't watch. I watched Red Zone, so I didn't watch the game. I'm watching games, and plus just family time had a lot of stuff going on. All that to say, like, I don't want Garrett to get the record, but I kind of want Garrett to get the record. That way, it's done with this whole T.J. Watt tied for most sacks in a single season. Like, and believe me, I love T.J. I have a T.J. jersey. T.J.'s phenomenal, but I think TJ's past his prime, and it hurts me to say that. But like, dude got the money, but also like TJ Watt he's got the Christian McCaffrey cycle. He's hurt for a season, he's really good for a season. He's hurt for a season, he's really good for a season. Like, you just got to find the roller coaster that you're riding. I saw a piano streamer. Somebody kept sending him $200 super chats. Multiple. Oh, hey, good for that guy. I don't have it set up yet. Y'all lost to the Bears, dude. A lot of people are losing to the Bears this season. Do not be crashing the Bears. Like, that new coach that they got, Ben Johnson guy, like, he can coach a football team, clearly. Like, he knew what to do with Caleb Williams and make it. Okay, back. Okay, back. Nova Drift. Yeah, glad to have you back. So, yeah, all this is. I love this. We went from some piano to football. Hold on, I just need a break, just for a little bit, a finger refresher. I know you're just joking. No, actually, I mean, I'm being serious. Like, I will give props to, where credit's due. Like, the Ravens have a decent team. Their defense is no longer what it used to be. Lamar doesn't really seem to be what he used. Like, Lamar won me a fantasy football championship, so I am a Lamar fan. I mean, plus I share a name with him. Lamar Jackson Broombaugh. Like, I will give Lamar credit, but I just don't think Lamar's who he used to be. So this is As the Deer. All right. I don't remember who it was that was saying, and you're a really good pianist. Well, it has been years of practice. So let's get a little freebie here. Um, yeah, I should be able to. So if we come around here, I've got my electronic drum kit kind of in the background there. Um, so story time. Love to tell a good story, or at least I love to tell stories. Hopefully, they're good stories. So, so I started playing drums as pots and pans in my grandmother's kitchen um, when I was maybe say like 8 or 9, and then I believe when I was 10, it was in fourth grade in elementary school. Gotta go to sleep. Band? Yeah. Concert band for public school. So the Spring Coast School District here in Central PA offered music lessons to anybody that would take them. All that was required is your parents had to get the instrument. So my mom, when she knew that I wanted to take drums, because like the band director, Mr. D comes in and he gave, all right, yeah, go get some sleep, Nova. Sleep is super important. I only got like 3.5 hours right now, but I'm wired, so woo, let's go. That's what I got the fancy watch for, is my sleep tracker, and according to it, yeah, 3.5. So, is what it is. So Mr. D comes in and he does a demonstration with all the instruments, and I'm just sitting there like juiced. I'm like, all I want's the drums. Just show me the drums, Mr. D. Just show me the drums. And I was really fortunate that I was the only kid. Well, at first, so there was a bunch of there was like 3 or 4 of us. I'll come tomorrow. I yeah yeah. Tomorrow's New Year's. Yeah. I'll stream tomorrow. Probably around like 5:45 is the game plan. 5:45, 6 o'clock. So hopefully, yeah, you'll be back around 5:45, 6 a.m. Pennsylvania time, Nova. It was great chatting with you. Um, we up to 12, 13. Hey, that's a good prime number right there. 13 with 4 thumb uppies. All right, loving it. So yeah, so Mr. D comes in, gives a demonstration of all the instruments, the saxophones, the flutes, the drums, and I'm sold. I'm just like champing at the bit. Like, I can swing 2 sticks at something. Mr. D, just teach me how to do it properly. And he did the right, like he goes through the right thing. He teaches you how to read music. Now as a drummer, we only have to read rhythms, not the ups and downs of actual like music clefs and all of that jazz. So we just had to learn basically like how to clap. Can when you hear a song, so like when you hear and like tap your foot to it. I don't know how well my foot's coming through there. Exactly. Well, not yeah. You find the beat, the tempo of the song. So that's the first thing. To me, like you should really start as a drummer because until you can find the beat, you're lost. And if you've seen the movie Drumline, it's funny they have the scene in the movie Drumline with Nick Cannon where each section of the marching band is going through and explaining why they're the most important section of the band. Like no, the band is a collective. There's one band, one sound. One band, one sound. So all sections are important. What's the temperature there, buddy? Temperature, according to the watch here, is -5 C, which would be roughly like 20 F, if I'm doing the mental calculation there correctly. Santanu Mondal Q4 dub. Hold on, I got a fancy watch. It doesn't have a fancy app that tells me the temperature difference, but if I've got neg five. Oh, let me do negative. Really? I can't. There's the negative. Negative? Nope, can't do it that way. I'm still learning my calculator on here. How do I do negative? Yeah, all right, there it is. Neg 5 times 9 divided by 5 equals no. Okay. So my calculator watch, I think it's 22 here. Okay. Oh yeah, and Butters. Yeah, you're the one who your daughter wants to learn how to play keyboards, how to play piano. So yeah, so I'm jumping around here. Y'all are pulling me in every which direction. So I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna get me some throat juice. I'm just gonna grab some iced green tea and a thing of water. So Lots of wind. Oh, you don't get me started on wind chill. Do not get me started on wind chill. I'll try to be as quick as I can. So the four of y'all that are here and the four thumbs uppies, take this time while I'm away to share this over to whatever social media you like most, and we'll time me. So I'm at like 31:47. Honey on tea. Yeah, I'm not a huge tea or even coffee drinker. Believe it or not, caffeine and I don't mix quite well. Okay. So what was it? It was like 31 something. So three viewers. All right, so it was like less than 2 minutes. That's awesome. And yeah, I got my chilled iced green tea, H2O, H2O, H2O. Bro, you are very talented. Well, I'm very practiced. is the skinny of it. Oh, I got a text message. Oh, that's a big old texty message. All right. Yeah, awesome. Okay. My dearest of friends sent me a message. Be good for your throat. Yeah. Well, so it was just cottonmouth from waking up. It wasn't anything like anything crazy. Um, but I do appreciate the advice, Butters. Bro, you are very talented. Yeah, we're all very talented. Santanu, it's just a matter of finding your talent. So I don't know if it was legit Einstein, but Einstein is credited with saying that if a fish is judged on its ability to climb a tree, it will think itself stupid all its life, or think itself inadequate all its life. But clearly, a fish, really good swimmer. So the trick is, if you're a goldfish, find a way to swim. If you're a gecko, find a way to climb. If you're a, or if I can use, the hymnal here, the idea of like from the Bible, we're told that we're all part of the body of God, but whether that means that you're an eyeball, an eyelash, a nostril hair, a butt cheek, whatever body part you may be, figure out what body part you are, and then run with it. So really embrace what you are in the kingdom of God. Or even if you like the concept of like an army and a kingdom. So said hi. Yes, glad to have you back, Jerry Dog. So if we take that analogy of like the kingdom of God, then um, we just have to um, find are you a private, are you a sergeant, we all play a role towards exactly, yeah, like even if you're not a religious person, a spiritual religious person like me, hopefully you can see that you're a part of this thing called the human experience, humanity, which is definitely bigger than yourself. And so it's all about finding your niche, finding your special role in the greater human collective, and then running with it, embracing it, and going with it. So I've known for a long time that music was very important to me. Um, just my grandmother self-taught herself how to play piano after some clarinet lessons in public school. Which, talking about lessons, so Butters, your daughter wants to focus. She should focus on, like finding tempo in a piece, like to ask her what's her favorite song, and have her just clap along to it. So even before she goes to 88 keys, I can't remember off the top of my head how many. Some on a white key, some on a black key. So before she hits the ivories, make sure she can clap along, or even better yet, tap her foot. So clap and tap to her favorite song. Hopefully she has a favorite song. If not, pick your favorite song and teach her. Be like, well, this is my favorite song. And then it's a way to connect, which I'm all about connection. I think connection is it's an underrated key feature of the human race. We all seek connection. Maybe right now y'all are on my live stream and I'm live streaming to you because we're all just looking for connection. Um, I'm freezing trying to stay warm, and y'all are helping me stay warm by giving me a reason to keep sitting here at this piano and play. You know, or even so we got now at this point I'm just gonna show off. First person to get this tune gets one marshmallow. I love it. Oops, too low. My daughter is 9, and her list of favorite songs are unlimited. The limit does not exist, go the Mean Girls, but gotta start small to get her to the. Exactly, that's what I said. The Casio keyboard, probably a good pick. Anything that says first act, immediately is meant to be for starter, young instrument players. So first act would be a good brand. Casio is probably a good brand, maybe even a little more higher end than she needed. But nothing wrong with that. Like, sometimes it's better to go a little higher end than cheapy, because if it's really cheapy, then it might like scare them off, and you don't want that. So yeah, first person who can guess what this is will earn a marshmallow. And if I ever have my own company, marshmallows will be redeemable for something. I haven't figured out yet how much a marshmallow is worth. I think my wife is home. That definitely sounds like my wife. Yeah, so my wife is definitely home. So nobody's guessing what it is. Can you play the Peanuts? I don't. I would need the sheet music. I don't play by ear. I play by eye. So if you could get me the sheet music, shoot me an email. Jackal Brute. It's fruit with a B, not like the brutish monster. And maybe we can do that for tomorrow's live stream. But that is going to be all for today. About 40 minutes. I appreciate all y'all. Ravens, you're going down. I think that was Nova, maybe, or maybe it was Dog. Totally Ravens are going down. I'm eating a popper right now. What is your favorite flavor? Wildberry, purple. Yeah, oddly enough, it's the purple flavor. My son really likes chocolate. My wife does, or not my wife, my daughter does strawberry. I don't know what my wife's favorite Pop Tart is. I'll have to ask her when I pop out here. But appreciate y'all. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for the comments, and keep me entertained for the last 40 minutes. Awesome, man. It's great talking with you. Yep, totally. But hey, y'all are awesome. Go out, do something amazing, touch grass, get off YouTube, all that jazz. Laters.